We acknowledge the Ghana people as the traditional custodians of the Adelaide region and their spiritual relationship with their country. We pay respect to elders, past, present, and emerging, and extend that respect to all First Nations people and their connections to the land. Always was, always will be.
Kia ora everyone, welcome back. I hope you're having a great week so far, and if not, hopefully the rest of the week is a great one. To my right, I've got Reeni here. How's it going, sis?
It's good.
Good. What we got going on for today?
Well, we got quite a few topics we'll go through. I think, you know what? We'll talk as we go.
Okay.
But yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And across from me, I've got my bro Dion here. How are you doing?
Yeah, no, I'm good, brother. What about yourself, man?
I'm doing good, thank you. What have you got in store for us today?
All right, for today, I'm just kind of taking it back to memory lane a little bit, and I wanted us to share a little bit about our first ever dance class and our experience. You know, how old we were, where we were, anything we remember, anything we felt about it, and yeah.
Nice, very nice.
Yeah.
And of course, my name is Aki. It's good to be here. For me, I'm running Brown Talk today, and we're taking it all the way back to when we were children, when we were the kids, what it was like being kids. And the three of us make the three wise cousins.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. That's us.
Yep.
All right, Dean, let's go.
Okay, so I just thought it'd be fun to start off with just giving like what are your free top icks. That could be just anything. Yeah, I saw it and I thought, you know what, it'd be really interesting to hear what our icks are.
Do you want to lead?
Yeah, I'll start. So my first ick would definitely be bad manners, especially to servers, but like I can't, like, bad manners, not you're an ick.
100%.
Yep. Okay. Aki?
I think a huge ick for me is hygiene. Like, look, I know we always be saying if you can't respect yourself, how you gonna respect everyone else? But like hygiene, people, if you reek, just spend 5 minutes. Do a total wash down, you know? Yeah.
A PTA.
That's no beyond that. We need a full car wash. Yeah. Bro, what about you?
One of my things that gives me the ick is just negative people and just negative energy. Like, I get we all have our good days and bad days. You know, some more than others, and everyone has their seasons and storms they kind of have to go through. But at the same time, it's just like, look, we're all going to go through that. Either we're going to go through it, we're in the middle of it, or we've just come out of one.
Totally.
So it's just like, you've just got to keep it pushing. Just make sure you surround yourself with the right type of people.
Yes, sir.
And doing the right things to look after yourself first and foremost.
And do you mean like in the sense of like projecting more than anything?
Just general. Like, it's just like they just turn like anything that's not even that deep into just like it's the worst day in their life, and you know,
catastrophic.
It's just like, bro, there's bigger issues in the world and other problems, you know.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next.
So starting off with number 2, pick me behavior. So what I mean by that is, you know, it's kind of like lack of humility, but in the sense like you're willing to put another person down to kind of, whether it's to make yourself, whether it's to make yourself look good. Yeah. So yeah, a lot of women, I would understand that when it comes to like, you know, pick me women. I can't really say the other word, but yeah. Y'all know what I mean. Female dog.
Yeah, I was gonna
female
say, an
dog.
animal in the animal kingdom.
That goes wolf.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, pick me energy. It's such an ick. It's
Yeah.
like, it's just giving hater energy. You know,
get that.
be better.
Yeah.
Go heal.
For me, another one is I can't stand when someone is not willing to meet halfway. I feel like balance is really important. I really struggle when people are like, they're not willing to chip into the bigger picture, and like they expect everything to be a breeze and ride the coattails. I just
Okay.
Yeah. For me, another one. This is like something that I learned the hard way when I was young, and then since then it's just stayed with me for the rest of my life. Is like people that, like, if you're at like a food court or you're at someone's house or you're anywhere and you don't clear your plates, your rubbish,
contribute,
or any of that, or even your tray, you know, after you've eaten or something.
Says a lot how you've been raised.
That just says a lot. Yeah, 100%.
Okay, last round.
Okay, people who make loud noises with their mouths, whether it's chewing. But I think for me, it's like, like no. When I tell you, I get triggered. No, but like I think the most specific thing for me, it's like popping gum. Like it's a very specific.
Oh, you mean nyanging?
No, there's chewing, and then there's just like popping. Like, look, it irritates me. That is not just like loud noises. It's like just chew with your mouth closed. First of all, I don't want to see what you're eating for dinner. Well, yeah. So that's my last and final one. All right. What about you?
I think it kind of goes along with everything else we've been discussing, but another personal ick is like extending the offer. So like if you're doing something for yourself and you're in a group setting, like generally speaking, like I feel, especially when it comes to like food, I feel like there is like an etiquette to being like, hey, you want to try some? Or like, oh, what you got over there? Like engage the conversation so that everyone is involved, as opposed to like me, myself versus everyone else.
I think it's a very cultural thing as well. It's like,
I don't get it.
We share.
I think like,
I don't know.
I feel like you don't really share maybe like breakfast.
Yeah.
And that's about it.
But I feel like if you're like, eating out and stuff, it's like we share food. It's
totally.
normal. Yes.
What about you, bro? What was your last one?
My last one would be people that like just don't know how to read the room. Like when it's time, like when it's time to leave an event or whatever, and then they just keep talking. And they keep talking, and it's like you're trying to like wrap it up, and then you're just about to leave, and then they just keep going.
Damn.
Totally.
It's just never ending.
All the time.
And what do we do when we try to leave? Bilingual.
Yes. Uncle, I'm looking at you respectfully. You don't know how to stop.
Yeah.
They just got to figure out which one I'm talking about.
It's giving your mom, we're going to leave, kids, wrap it up, and then they bump into
what about
someone
your sister, though?
Which
just
one?
Leaves.
The good old, what is it? That saying where it's
Irish
like
exit.
Irish exit. Yep, my sister's a pro at that. Okay, so with that being said, I thought we could play a little game. So it's called Princess. I mean, you can say it however you want, king or queen, but treatment or bare minimum. Because it's like, look.
And the game's called?
So it's called king or queen treatment
or
bare minimum.
No, it's not.
What do you mean?
What are we calling the game every week?
Oh, rapid fire game.
Thank you.
Sorry, my bad.
Rapid fire.
Okay,
folks.
well, that's the topic of the game. Whatever. So
Watch
we're
this
both right. We're both right in my
show.
opinion. Okay, so basically, I'll say a question, and I'll go 3, 2, 1. We say it at the same time.
Okay.
And then if we want to elaborate on something. Yep, and if not, next question.
Yeah,
so
nice.
I guess we'll find out who's a red flag and who ain't in this game.
Let's do it.
Okay, number 1, text back consistently. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Bare minimum. Oh,
There's nothing to elaborate. It's just bare minimum. Straight up.
100%.
Yeah.
Number 2, paying for the first date. 3, 2, 1.
Princess
bare minimum. Okay, do you want to elaborate quickly?
Are we talking about specifically when the guy pays?
Or like when we. Like
I would
ourselves
say
pay,
so.
or
I mean,
them?
for me, I would say bare minimum.
I think it depends. I think, firstly, if the offer is there, then that's different. But the expectation that they're going to pay, I think that's the wrong mindset.
Agreed.
Come prepared, but obviously hope that they're going to pay for it.
Yeah.
In terms of, and also I think there's that whole code of whether or not it was a successful date depends on whether or not you want to contribute. I feel like a lot of people, if the date is bad, then they'll go 50-50 so that all loose ends are squared off.
Just
I
pay
never
for
have
the
to
full
see
thing.
this person ever again.
I insist, I'll pay for it.
But if you really want to see them again, it'll be like, I'll get the next one. You know what I mean?
I like that. Okay. Number 3, writing a love letter. 3, 2, 1. Princess treatment.
Yeah, but is it expected?
No, it's just kind of like
In
random
general.
questions. Yeah,
I think it's
exactly.
cute.
I think it's cute, but like also
It
like
also feels
it's
like
not
very
an everyday
Disney.
thing.
It's very Disney.
And some people are very illiterate, in my opinion.
Or don't have good handwriting.
Yeah. Okay. Number 4, carrying your bag when you ask. 3, 2, 1. Bare minimum.
I always say it. And the other thing as well, gents, if the bag is on the floor, you find a bag chair. The bag does not go on the floor.
100%. Okay. Opening car doors for you. 3, 2, 1. Bare
Princess
minimum.
treatment, but
Bare
also bare
minimum.
minimum. I
Yeah.
do it. I literally do it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Yeah, I've done the whole cheeky like there's something on my door and then not open. I was like, oh, period. I was like, that's better. Thank you.
You're a mess. But
No.
but
Not the dropping hand.
Sometimes you have to drop a hint because people aren't mind reading.
it takes nothing to be kind, and it's also I don't know. It feels really special when someone does a small thing.
100%.
Yeah, it's like a courtesy. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and last one, number 6 gets you just because gifts. 3, 2, 1. Princess.
Bare minimum.
Damn.
Bare minimum. Because like if you see something, well, I mean, it depends on the time.
I think it depends on the gift.
Yeah, totally.
See, like flowers. What girl doesn't love flowers? Honestly.
My grandma hates flowers.
Oh,
She's just
Nana.
like, oh, but then I have to clean it, and then it gets all like polleny and stuff like that. Yeah,
Damn.
she's really like, if you're gonna get me flowers, at least get me fake ones. They last forever. And then she just sprays perfume on them.
But I feel like there's no reason for a girl to not receive flowers. You could just be like, oh, I saw this. Here you go. For
So
the gift.
are you saying bare minimum or princess treatment now?
Okay, but that's not part of just because gifts.
Not
Like
the
that's a
gifts.
very different thing. But
True.
hey, I won't say no to flowers.
Totally. Who doesn't want to
Wink,
be a
wink, nudge, nudge.
princess? But viewers out there.
Yep. To my future mans.
Very insightful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so
Okay.
much. Thank you
So
so
that wraps
much.
up the game.
All right, pucky pucky.
Nice. Yeah. Let's
Moldy
go,
word
bro.
for this week. Pucky pucky means clap.
And someone is putty putty.
Very
There you go.
nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
Similarities.
Yeah.
All right, fam. I'm gonna be taking the next segment. We're going to be talking about our first ever dance class, and this like section or segment is called the stew. Little like AKA short term terminology for the studio.
Yeah.
Anything kind of dance related, whether it's within our community, our own personal experiences, or within the broader dance community.
Yeah.
This is what we're going to be talking
But that
about.
came from basically you, because whenever we'll be like, "Oh, what have you got going on today?" Being like, "I'm going to the stew."
Oh yeah, Maldives are known to like shorthand everything.
Literally.
Same thing with Australians. It's like, oh,
Gotta
Instead
love
of Kevin?
Aussie slang.
Kevo. Service station, servo.
Servo.
There we go. See,
Kevo.
What is Kev? I've never heard Kevo before.
I heard Kev.
Kev. As in like the name of the person or a place. As in the
like,
person.
Okay. Oh,
I'm
gosh.
lost.
Yes.
Anyway.
Kevin. Kev.
Okay.
Cancelled.
all right. You know what? We're gonna start with Reeni actually, because she's the we both teach.
Yeah. And
So we're
we've
gonna
been
start with-
around for a little
Yeah,
while
we've been
longer.
around for a while, so we'll start with Reeni. What was
Oldies.
your first dance
Hag.
class?
Oh, okay. I would say my first proper dance class would have been, it was actually when I met you and stuff. It was with Benny from what is it, Brisbane?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, wait. Hey, look, there's a lot of people from a lot of places. Basically, yeah, I remember my cousin that lives in Brisbane, she messaged me and she was like, "Oi, my mate's teaching, so go to his workshop." And I was like, okay, sure. And I remember messaging, and you were the one messaging on the studio page. And yeah, that was like my first dance class in, I mean, I did kid stuff, but I wouldn't really consider it a dance class, but I remember that being my first proper like dance class like experience
Yeah.
and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty, yeah.
How did you feel? Well, actually, like, let's, yeah. How did you feel?
I remember really, really anxious. Because it's like I haven't been in a studio like that, or actually like been in like a proper dance class setting. So I had no idea what to expect, and I didn't really have like the financial, like support to be able to do those things when I was younger. I was kind of would just watch videos and teach myself and stuff. That was, so yeah, it was really different. But I thought everyone was really friendly. That's the one thing I've always noticed. I remember everyone was super friendly, which is really nice because, like, you know, especially when you're like an outsider, like last thing you want to enter, especially not knowing anyone, is just like being really like, it's no different from people who go to gym. It's like, don't be that person. It's like we're all here for our own
common
reason.
cause.
It feels like the first day at school. It's like you don't know
Literally.
anybody,
Yeah,
but
it's
they all
just
know
like,
each other.
I think, I just remember everyone being really kind and stuff. Yeah, you were really chill. Didn't meet you yet.
No, we met
No.
a while later.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I remember the second time was like with you. With I interacted with you on the page, but yeah, I just remember feeling a bit anxious. But I just remember being like, just do your best, have fun, and then yeah, I disappeared for a very long time after that.
Yeah.
Clearly, it did not go well.
So how, like, roughly, if you remember, like, how old were you roughly when you took that
Ooh,
class?
I'm pretty sure I was. I'm 24 now, so I'm pretty sure I was.
Pretty sure you're 24 now.
Oh yeah,
so.
you'll find me.
Yeah.
Whatever. At the time, I'm pretty sure I was 21. Yeah, I was 20.
Oh,
21.
only
3 years
3
ago.
years ago.
Yeah.
Or 3, 4 now.
Yeah.
Damn.
And then I just disappeared off the face. I came and then I left and then, yeah.
Dang.
That was a very interesting time in my life.
Yeah.
Oh.
But it was definitely the start of reconnecting my relationship with dancing and stuff. And yeah, I just remember like being like, oh, this is a really cool space. I remember thinking parking was trash. But
I was gonna ask, how did dance sort of connect to your everyday, or vice versa? How, like, did you find that you separated the two worlds, or did you sort of let one feed into the other and help you there?
at the time,
Yeah.
I just remember feeling like I really love dance and I miss dancing, and I'm like I didn't really know where was good to go
Yeah.
and stuff because I felt like my sources were really limited. I didn't know anything about Pure Funk, any studios, to be honest. Like yeah, because I know there's like Flavor, other ones, so I didn't have a lot of understanding. So Pure Funk was definitely the first studio I went to for that workshop. And yeah, I just remember taking a step back, just because of personal stuff at the time. But that was definitely the spark of like that essence and stuff
Yeah,
I
it
missed
started to
with
click.
myself.
Yeah.
The seed
Yeah,
was planted.
a
That's it.
100%. Because yeah, then I remember like yeah, a few years after that was when I was like I miss dancing. Like what am I doing with my life? Like, and then I just remember being like literally the same mentality. You don't know anyone. What do you have to lose? You just don't see anyone again. So
Literally.
I'm just
Sure.
like, just go, bro.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Oh, nice.
Nice.
yeah. So that was my first, I'd say, proper experience with it. Yeah.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
For me, like my first ever dance class was like years and years and years
Yeah.
ago, like when I was young. But then I took a big break from dance, and I only came back to it when I was like 12. And I remember, 12, maybe a little bit older, 13, 14. And I remember my auntie asked me what I wanted for Christmas, and I had actually said that I would love to take dance classes. And so she got me a voucher, like a class pass for a studio.
That's cute.
And I was like, and so that was, yeah, it started everything. And I did the K-pop class,
Yeah.
and I did not know what to expect. And I didn't really want to do it from a technical perspective. I just wanted to focus more on social, because I really struggled to find like-minded people at high school. And I just also found that like if you know like half the time your friendships in high school are fake, or they're just there because the fact that you see them every day. And so meeting new people and finding like-minded people was daunting at first. I was like, who the hell are these people? Some people as well from our previous episode did not apply deodorant as well, and I was like, where is this person? Because I can smell them. They need to get away from me. But I mean, look, obviously it worked because I'm still in and amongst the space and community, and I really enjoyed it. I found that particular class with that particular teacher was difficult because their teaching style didn't really mesh with me. I found that like they love to jump the gun and just go on to the next thing. I'm just like, whoa. But like, what about 4 counts ago? Like we didn't even consolidate an idea, especially for something like a K-pop class, which is, generally speaking, not technical dancers.
Mm.
So yeah. All in all, though, I mean, look, it was a great experience and definitely some character building. So yeah, no complaints.
I like that.
Yeah.
Cool.
Damn.
Have no choice but to like it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
though?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it's just what I've got.
Yeah.
What about you, bro?
No, nice. I remember mine very vividly because I have this conversation with a lot of people because I teach and direct. So when I work with dancers that are like beginner level or just starting out their journey or even more advanced dancers, I like to share with them, like, you know, like, even though when they see me dance, teach, perform, whatever, compete, and whatever else, they're looking at it like, man, that's amazing. Like, that's so cool. I wish I could get to that point or that level, be able to do what I've done. I kind of share a bit of my experiences about, like, you know, I didn't just wake up and just automatically, you know, be able to install all this like knowledge and lessons and insight and stuff. So my first dance class, I was about maybe 12 or 13. Like, I was just about to go into high school. And at the time, I was interested in, and I was doing like Taekwondo for a couple years because I was really into that. And then
Get it,
I was
Hwarang.
also, yeah, no, favorite Tekken character, Tekken 3. And then after that, well, actually, no, at the same time, I was also in the school band. So I was playing, fun fact, I used to play the alto saxophone for
I
like a
can
good
see
like
that
Did
for
not
you.
5
know
years.
that.
Yeah, I know. So yeah, I know my little like basic
You know
chords and stuff.
nothing. No, I'm
Ah,
kidding.
excuse me. I was in band too.
Playing what?
Piano.
The joke.
You're funny. That's a good
Oh, you actually
one.
play piano.
Yeah, I did piano for 10 years. You couldn't ask me to play.
There it is.
My
No.
parents let me know all the time. But it was so
Go on, bro.
weird. As
So,
you were.
I was playing in the school band and I was doing Taekwondo, but then at the time when I was going into high school, like, there was a lot of dance movies that were coming out, like Step Up, You Got Served, all that sort of stuff. So that was like the big thing that kids were kind of getting into. So my parents decided to sign me up for a dance class, and funnily enough, like, I went in there and I was like, at the time I was the only boy there, and it was just like a room full of like, you know, 20 or 30 other like young girls and even older people as well. And for the first class, the first time I went there, I actually didn't dance. I just sat there next to my mom because I was like that shy and nervous, very introverted and quiet. And then I remember the dance teacher.
No.
I remember the dance teacher. She came up to me and introduced herself, her and her husband. And then they were trying to encourage me to get up to dance, but like, I was just way too shy and in my head. And the only other guy, like the only other boy that was there at the time in that specific class, because they used to teach all over, was their son, who was a couple years younger than me. And like, you know, over a few weeks or so, we would kind of walk past each other and just kind of give the little eyebrow, the little head nod. Then eventually we'd start talking, and then we became friends. And then his sister, his younger sister, also, you know, used to be there as well and was dancing. And so we'd be just kind of like the little three musketeers. And then for the first like 2 or 3 classes, at least, my mum would actually have to stand up in the class, like in front of the mirror, and I'll be standing directly behind her, peeking around the side, learn a couple moves, and then hide behind.
So cute.
Honestly, like, you know, hand on Bible. But yeah, I went from that to then now, like, I'm teaching, doing my thing, started my own dance company this year and everything. So yeah, it was definitely a lot of character building, like yourself. A lot of like hard lessons to be learnt, but necessary lessons.
Yeah.
And just very, very grateful to Bessie and Michael Kabamba, my dance teachers, and then their son and daughter.
Name
Chihima
drop
Latrice.
them. Name drop them.
Yeah, have to. So yeah, shout out to my family, because if it wasn't for them, and also for another integral part in my life at that time, which was my older brother, Z, those people were like my dance mentors and kind of helped raise me. So yeah, that's my experience.
Very
so
nice.
dope.
Yeah.
That's
That's
crazy. And look at us now.
The sax though, that was,
Yeah.
you're very full of surprises.
That's why with like the musicality stuff, me and this guy, we understand like music theory and
Yeah.
like staccato and
Yes.
See, I could not when I was younger. That was my downfall. And yeah.
Look, I don't think I was the most studious, but like,
Yeah.
I think when you learn to just tap in, and then it
Yeah.
all starts to make sense on a different
Yeah.
level, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
really good.
speaking of, I just thought it would be really interesting to see, firstly, whether or not you would prefer if you could go 10 years back or 10 years forward.
Oh, I already know my answer.
Do you want to go first then?
Yeah.
If you already know your answer.
If I had to choose between 10 years back or 10 years forward, I would choose back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Not to change anything, but for me, I think it would be a good opportunity to reflect on the past 10 years, but also be able to look at like things that I did differently or things that I did then that I would probably do differently. Because for me, I wouldn't want to change the course that I'm on now and where I'm at in terms of just the general life path that I'm on at the moment. And I feel like if I went forward, I would miss a lot of how I got there. It's
Totally.
just kind of like, I don't know.
The whole point.
Yeah. So yeah, that'd be me, to be honest. Yeah.
What about you, sis?
Damn, that's such a headache of a question. See, I'm like, I like the answer because I understand that. But see, I'm just like, I feel like I wouldn't be who I am. Oh, I feel like I wouldn't be who I am if it wasn't for my past. But I really would not want to go back. And
Totally.
like, I wouldn't want to change it because I wouldn't be who I am now. But there's no way now I want to experience that all over again.
Oh, totally.
No, fair enough.
Yeah.
Then go forward.
Yeah, I reckon forward. I don't want to. But
By default, go
it's like-
forward.
I mean, if he's going to be 11.
Yeah.
For me, I would go back because I
Yeah.
feel like there's a lot of lessons that I learnt later in life. I don't know if I would
Mm.
change the course, but I mean, there was definitely some things that I would have been like, you know, like,
Mhm.
I should consider this, or like, you should
Yeah.
consider, I don't know. Just a lot of things where I'm just kind of like, oh, that was very unnecessary, you know? Just
Yeah.
like, definitely some big lessons learned, but like, yeah, just kind
Yeah.
of
No.
like, yikes.
No, I get that. For me, I think it would be like more so like, even like you, I wouldn't want to change any decisions or
Yeah.
choices or
Mm.
directions or whatever. But I think for me, if I was to do that and then get back to present day right now,
Yeah.
it would just like, what is it, like reaffirm my
Yes,
where I'm at,
Yes.
my stance with like, and my perspective with life,
Yeah.
people, whatever.
I
Yeah.
agree. I think as well, like, in a way, it allows you to sort of reflect on what it's taken to get you to where you are now as well, which is
Yeah.
quite special. But the reason why I asked that question was because for our final segment, Brown Talk, I'm opening the floor up to you both, and just some little messages that you would say to your past self, your little cuz. Yeah. So, do you need a minute?
I already have mine. I
Yeah.
think it's very simple and easy.
Do you want to go first?
Yeah, I
Go
reckon
for
so.
it.
I think if I could talk to my younger self, it gets better. It might not feel like it, but it really does. As corny as that sounds, it's just, I think, just if she could see the life I have now, it just heals such a huge part of it.
Yeah.
All right, that's me.
Get it, sis.
Nice.
Bro, what about you?
If I could talk to my younger self, I think for me, I would just tell myself to just trust myself. Just back yourself. You've got the right people in your life, whether it's for a lifetime, for a season, for a moment, whatever it is going to come. I saw this interview where it was like a bunch of different celebrities, like different actors and athletes and stuff. They were sitting around this big round table, and they're like some of the top stars in their industries and stuff.
Yeah.
I can't remember who exactly said this, but like he said something along the lines of like, you're having a great day, you just got a promotion, this too shall pass. You're going through some hardship, you just lost a family member or whatever's going on, this too shall pass. So for me, it's kind of like that for the hard times, but just remain steadfast and immovable and trust the process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think going off of what you said as well, just like from last week, what we were talking about, whether happiness versus just being content.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that is something that is like a life lesson for everyone, no matter what. But for me, two things. Firstly, I would definitely give myself a hiding. Like, I'm not even joking.
We can organize that right
No,
now.
Shut up, you. But there's definitely some times where there were moments where, especially for my mum, like I didn't realize what she was going through, or didn't really sink in how severe things were. And so, you know, especially towards the end. So when she passed at when I was 20 because of cancer, there was definitely moments where I wish, looking back on it, I was like reaffirming that, you know, she's beautiful and I love her and like all that sort of stuff, or, you know, doing the little things that may have been a minor inconvenience, but it makes a big deal, a big impact. I think as well, the other thing that I would have been saying to myself as well is that like, take the risk. Yeah.
100%.
I think for me, like, I was so bogged down by the technicalities, the numbers, the unsurety of, you know, what ifs, that I decided to change my course. Like
Because
my life course, because it was something that seemed to be more viable at the time. And I missed out on a lot of opportunities, but in saying that, I was also the reason that I missed out on a lot of opportunities. And in a way, whether it was like career or whether it was like hobbies or even like my access to my culture, in a way, I feel like I should have been far more in tune, or just gone for it and like been asking questions, being like, hey dad, where is our marae, or for example, like that sort of stuff, or just getting to know it. Not that I regret it to a point now, because obviously I've got an opportunity to have these conversations with my fam. But yeah, there's a part of me that just wishes that it happened sooner. That's all. But yeah.
And I think another thing that applies to all three of us is forgiving ourselves for things we didn't know better at the time. But you know what? We know better now.
Well, I mean, like we said before, it's all character building. It allows us to grow, to approach life with new perspectives. But I think it's not about beating yourself up over it. It's about recognizing it, becoming content, and moving on in life.
Constant
with grace.
Unlearning and learning.
That's right.
Honestly, I think the biggest thing I've learned from that whole, you know, the last 10 years of my life and just life in general is that, like, it's all about perspective. Like, everything.
Oh my God.
Everything that happens, it's like
word.
perspective and based on how you perceive taking this information or situation or whatever.
Yeah, I think a lot of us create an idea of whether something is good or not, but like there is no, it's not an informed decision. You know, I think you just got to try. Just give it a go. Give it a whirl.
That's it.
Yeah,
just run it straight, guys. Just go for it.
Run it back.
Run it up.
Run it straight, run it back, run it up.
Yeah.
No, awesome. All right, fam. I think that's us for today's episode.
Yes, sir.
Just want to thank you for tuning in and listening to us. Make sure you stay in contact with us on social media, and we look forward to connecting with you guys again next week for the next episode of the Three Wise
Cousins.
Let's push.
Deuces.